Didn't that young Nick Clegg look good on the televised debates recently? What a nice looking young man, and how confident he sounded. And astonishingly, the Lib Dems are now ahead in the opinion polls for the first time in my memory, and my memories go back to Anthony Eden's time in British politics. But if those figures from the current opinion polls were to be reflected in the actual voting on the day, and subsequently the distribution of seats in Westminster, it would be an absolute disaster for this country. Utter disaster. Because the Liberal Democrats are the most pro-EU party of the lot. They'd have had us ditching the pound and spending the euro years ago if they'd had their way, and they haven't got any worries about things like the European Gendarmerie Force. They're federalists through and through, and however nice he might have looked, that young Nick Clegg, the policies that underlie the party that he leads would be disastrous for this country. If you voted UKIP, and if you were one of the many millions of people who voted UKIP in the EU elections last year, then you need to follow your instincts in this general election, because the only way to achieve your particular aim of getting the UK out of the EU is to vote UKIP in the general election, because voting for the other three parties won't achieve that. They are all in favour of our membership of the EU. They all promised a referendum on the Lisbon Treaty, they all reneged on their promises, and so the only option you've got is not to trust them. UKIP are the only party with a decent set of policies that would get the UK out of the EU and back on its feet as a sovereign country. Do not vote Lib Dem. That would be the worst possible option. Don't vote Labour. Don't vote Conservative either. If you voted UKIP in the EU elections last year, you obviously did it because you want the UK to come out of the EU, and the only way to achieve that is to vote UKIP in this general election.